Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a full comprehensive review of my thoughts on the food delivery service from Snap Kitchen. So if you want to hear my thoughts and my experience on what I think are the good, the bad, the ugly of this service, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so first I just want to say I do have a referral code for Snap Kitchen, which will give you a pretty big discount if you are new to Snap Kitchen. So check out the description box for the latest on that. It also gives me some credit as well. So it is a huge win-win if you do use my links. I would be amazingly appreciative if you do use those, if you do end up checking out Snap Kitchen. However, this is not a sponsored review. I paid my own hard-earned money for this box of food. So let's get into it. So first, we gotta talk about what is Snap Kitchen and what is this food delivery service all about? Well, basically, you may be familiar with Snap Kitchen in terms of their physical retail stores. For a while, Snap Kitchen has operated these physical retail stores that basically you go in and you can actually pick up these like microwavable meals off the shelf, and you can either take them with you to your office or something, or just microwave them right there in the store, which, I don't know, is kind of a weird concept to me, but they exist. Anyways, so now they have this food delivery service option where basically they will mail you a box of these pre-made meals. And basically how it works is they have two different meal plans. You can either get a 6-meal plan or a 12-meal plan. And it's set up to be on a weekly basis, but let's be real, like with any of these services, you can skip weeks, you can postpone. So basically you're not locked into any kind of weekly subscription if you don't want to be. Now the one with the 12 meals ends up being $10.41 per meal, and the 6-meal plan ends up being $12.66 per meal. It does include shipping. Now this is not the most expensive I've seen, but it's definitely not the cheapest. I think if you're looking for a slightly cheaper option, I would check out Freshly, which is very, very similar to the service, but it's slightly cheaper if you do the bigger meal plans with Freshly. They do have meals that are under $10, so check that out. I actually also have a referral code for Freshly as well, so all that will be down in the description box if you want to check out either of those services. Anyway, so let's talk about my experience with the delivery. So I have to say that the way that the meals were delivered was very good. I think all of the meals were packaged very well. They were well insulated. Everything stayed cold. The delivery was on time. Also, I thought that they did a really good job packaging all of the meals in the box. Like they were very well organized into layers where they had ice packs in between the layers. So I felt very confident that I wasn't at risk of the food going bad in the delivery window or anything like that because it was very well packaged. Also, I really liked how the individual meals were packaged in the sense that they were very well labeled. They had very clear calorie counts and stuff like that. And I also liked that they had a barcode attached to all of the food delivery items. So if you're using like MyFitnessPal or something where you are recording your calories and you want to just be able to scan it and have all of that information come up, then you probably will appreciate the barcode for each of the menu items. So next let's talk about the food and the taste and how I actually liked the meals and my thoughts on the actual food, which I know is the most important part of reviews like this. So here is what I liked about the food. First of all, I liked that all the meal options seemed really healthy. There's not a lot of like junk food type of options. They are pretty low calorie, so I think these options would be pretty good if you are on a diet or really watching like calorie count or trying to cut back on the amount of calories that you're eating. Also, I thought it was nice that they have several different diet plans that you can order within. So they have meals that fit within Whole30, they have keto, vegetarian meals. So I really liked that all of those options were available. Also, I know what you're probably thinking when you see these meals, that they look like a glorified TV dinner. They don't necessarily look that impressive when you first see them. However, I have to say, I was very pleasantly surprised by the actual food when I tasted it. It was surprisingly good. It was very flavorful. It tasted fresh. The food quality tasted good. And the meals were legitimately good. Like when you put them on a plate and you kind of forget that they came out of this plastic package, I feel like you could pass them off as like a tasty, fresh, delicious meal that is probably better than most of the stuff that I would be cooking anyway. So yeah, I was really happy with the food, like how the food came out and how it actually tasted. However, I would say my biggest problem with the food is it was just not that filling. As I said, the meals are very low calorie. When I looked at the latest meals that are available, every single one of them was under 500 calories. For most people, that is just not going to be enough food. Most of the time when I was eating this, I would end up eating like a second half of a meal, and I probably could have eaten 2 of them because a lot of them are only like 300 calories or so. So I would say that is the biggest downside. I think if you're spending $10 or $12 on one of these meals, you want it to be tasty, nutritious, and satisfying. And I definitely think it is tasty and nutritious, but I didn't find them all that satisfying. Again, I think if you're on a diet and this is the calorie range that you want, I think this is a great option because everything is pre-prepared, it's super convenient, it's tasty and nutritious and delicious. But if you're someone who regularly wants to eat like 600 calories and have like a more filling meal, then I don't know. I think that this option may not be the best for you unless you just have the money that you want to spend and eat like multiple of these in a single sitting, then that's on you. Good for you if you want to do that. The only other thing that I didn't necessarily love about the food packaging and the like actual food items is I didn't really like that they were all packaged in plastic. And personally, I don't love that. I wish they were packaged in maybe like some sort of paper container or something that's, I don't know. I don't feel great about plastic for environmental reasons, also for just health reasons of microwaving it in plastic. So that's my other negative about this service. So that's my thoughts about it. Let me know if you have any other questions or if you have other opinions from trying it out yourself. And don't forget that my referral codes are down in the description box for both Snap Kitchen and Freshly. So check that out. And yeah, that's it. Bye guys.